all the perfumes of Arabia cannot make my little hands smell any better. Oops, I'm caught on camera? Well, you can't blame me, right? The monologue competition fever has surely gotten into me. And that was just me trying to be Lady Macbeth and being a monologist. Fancy term, right? Hello everybody, I am Anu Santo and I'm delighted to be your host for the first ever virtual monologue competition at CNS. A monologue is a form of dramatic entertainment, prolonged talk or composition in which the speaker speaks alone. Now through the monologue, the speaker exhibits her or his thoughts, feelings or any other associations running through their mind at that moment. When I went to our drama teachers Prasad sir and Arjun sir for a few tips on how to monologue, they said the best people to teach me the tricks of the trade are our students who they say are excellent monologists. And I completely vouch for the fact because I was mighty impressed when I got to know that students have written, crafted and blocked their own monologues. Now that's like what? A writer, director and actor all rolled into one. Whoa, that's amazing! CNS has always believed that the performing arts, be it dance, drama or music, provides a well-rounded, holistic development to the child. It just gives one an opportunity to go up on stage and share your art with others. Come to think of it, the performing arts teaches one never to give up. It teaches one to be your best self and it teaches one to enjoy the process. So today's event is not just a competition but a celebration of talent, hard work and putting one's perspective on stage. Our judges will be evaluating the contestants on the following points: narrative structure, use of props if any, and delivery of the performance. And it's time to reveal the judges for today. So we have amongst us Miss Sharvari Deshpande, Neeraj Shirvaikar and Sean Williams. Sharvari Deshpande is a performing artist from Mumbai. She is a graduate from Columbia University with an MFA in acting. She's played principal parts in Meghna Gulzar's Chapak, Meera Nair's A Suitable Boy, Monsoon Wedding the musical. She's also part of the singer-songwriter duo Curls and Beard. Sean Williams is a drama teacher, acting coach and an actor with a collective experience of 20 years. He's had a brief stint in the corporate world as a publicist for Warner Brothers India. As an acting coach, he's trained several child actors for the Flipkart.com TV ads. He's taught drama at the Gateway School of Mumbai, a school for children with learning disabilities. As an actor, we've seen him in several ads: Men Will Be Men, The Lift ad, Volkswagen, Vodafone, Kerala Tourism and many more. We welcome you here, sir, today. Neeraj Shirvaikar is a playwright and director who's worked prominently in the Marathi theatre industry for the past 11 years. He's written the plays Bye Bye Baiko, A Perfect Murder and Amne Samne. He's also directed the plays Bye Bye Baiko and Amne Samne. His play Amne Samne won him the Best Director Award at the Z Gaurav Awards in the year 2019-20. The play also was declared the best play in the same year. And now it's finally the time for the battle of words with drama and ideas to begin.
The theme for grades 6 and 7. When I found a secret passage in my cupboard. From the House of Unicorn, we have Prishti Shetty.
Let's start from the beginning. So me and my brother, we share a room and there's this one section of his cupboard which he tells me not to open. Now, he thinks I'm very obedient and sincere, but no, not this time. The first thought that came to my mind was, what if my brother is a detective and all his secret project work lies behind this door? And I gave myself a thought another day. Vrishti, not everyone has the talent that you have, you know. What you have got is just God's gift. Anyways, I opened the doors of the cupboard and the first view of the room was dull and depressing. There was a table, there was a chair, and there was this box on the table. Box. Yes, I knew it. You know, I was already getting some vibes from the box. So, I opened the box. The first thing that I saw was this picture of my brother with someone of the Indian Army. At first I was very confused, but then came the letter, which said, "Dear Papa, I miss you. Papa, for how long are we going to hide the truth from Vrishti? Please come home, we need the real dad. We love you and miss you so much." Let's comprehend. Picture, letter, picture. My real dad is on the border of India fighting for his country. That's the truth. Dear Papa, I really miss you.
From the House of Unicorn, we have Chiara Chandak.
I need to get my art material, but I haven't opened this cupboard in a few years. Wait, spiders are fine, but a passageway? Too much. चिंटू ये कौन सा ginger tea है वापस बनाओ. Chintu doesn't understand the importance of 2 squeezes of lemon in my ginger tea. 1 drop more and it's more citrusy. 1 drop less and I get less vitamin C. So as I was saying, how was I supposed to survive a whole day without my credit card? I mean, all I did was peacefully try my pink posh, and that's when I realized the golden hour was striking. So I obviously had to take out my phone for a selfie. It wasn't like I crashed into another car and dear daddy had to pay for the damages. It was just a street lamp, and that too one on the road that your daddy owns. So I took out my lip gloss just like this, put it on just like this, and put it back in just like this. OMG, those 9 selfies were the most Insta-worthy ones I had taken in a week. So duh, you know the drill. Click, click, post. I don't know what got into dear daddy that day, but he actually confiscated my credit card for that accident and said something like, "Go earn your own money." I mean, how's I even supposed to do that? I'm just 21. And isn't it in the Guide to Perfect Parenting that dear daddies have to pay for their dear daughter's credit card bills? Oh! That very day, Lizzie dear, oh you don't know her? My darling Elizabeth, I hate her, decided to keep a small sleeper of like 50 people, and how's I supposed to get my new pink pillows and pink glitter eyelashes without a credit card? Ah! Whoa. Did I just get a personality disorder? I mean, glitter eyelashes and a credit card, all for a sleepover. I thought you only needed ghost stories for that. This girl's credit card dilemma is making me curious. So pink glitter dilemma, right? Not anymore. Look, dear daddy's coming here. Dear daddy, pretty please with glitter on top. Can I get my credit card back? Oh yeah. So I think puppy eyes are worth it. Toodles.
From the House of Griffin, we have Riya Agarwal.
No, Grandma. Yes. Oh. I was at my grandma's house. I absolutely hated it there. I couldn't do anything I liked with my grandma's bickering. You are getting so skinny, eat up. Help me with the food, or how will you learn to cook? I couldn't even play ball without breaking. All her glass artifacts were scattered like mice all around the place. I had to do something to annoy her. I know. Explore her closet. I know, to a lot of you, your grandma's closet is a free pass. But my grandma, she adores that closet of hers. She never let me see it. Who knows what you could find there? Candy from the numerous places we
Candy she gets from the 1,000 weddings she attends. Candy my father gets for me, but she hogs it all up because she thinks that my teeth will fall out if I eat any more. So I go to the closet and stand in front of it with all my might. Oh, can you hear it? It is grandma. It is so stuffy in this closet. She has so many glass artifacts. I am going to. I knew I was falling, but I couldn't hit the back wall. Instead, I fell on the floor. Floor? I knew the cupboard was too big for me falling on the floor. I looked up and saw a blinding light. I was getting Narnia vibes at this point, but there was no landscape. Instead, there was a room. The room was filled with glass cases, the ones you find in museums. I went to the first glass case and I slowly opened it. I took out a dress, a sparkly pink dress. I wore it on my sixth birthday. I remember that my grandma had stitched it and made it perfect. And then on the next glass case, there were wrappers. I remember when I was 8, I had come to for the summer vacations. My grandmother had bought a big box full of ice lollies. I can't believe my grandma kept useless junk in memory of me. She is so sweet. How am I supposed to annoy her? Who was that? Grandma. Grandma, I'm so sorry. I love you.
From the House of Griffin, we have Shreya Shah.
You know, everything is full of secrets and mysteries waiting to be discovered. Maybe it's a Lego helicopter which has hidden in it the keys to a vault full of treasures and wonders. Or maybe it's a secret passage in your cupboard which leads to the mines where everything is dark and petrifying. Well, I too found a secret passage, except it was written in words, led to emotions, hidden in a drawer inside a cupboard. It was my best friend's secret diary. I found it when I went over to her place for a sleepover, and she was asking me to get her a box of tissues, which she kept in a drawer beside her dear diary. I, being the most meddlesome person I was, read the diary, only to find out my friend, she'd been through too much. If I'd known she was down in the dumps, I would have done everything to cheer her up, even if it meant a trip to Mars. I had to talk to her about the diary, and when I did, she burst out into tears, expressing how devastated she was feeling because our elder sister was being admitted to a hospital and how she didn't even know what for. We had a long conversation. My friend even confessed she hadn't shared these feelings with anyone else and how that affected her in her studies. The next morning when I left her house, she hugged me and said, "Thanks for the talk." Soon after, I saw great improvements in her. And I finally realized then that our feelings can't be kept a secret. We must share them with someone who we know will listen to us and not judge us. Because otherwise,
From the House of Pegasus, we have Anya Chand.
Hey, you got the results? Gosh. About time. Thank you so much, yeah. So, what does it say? I don't want to sit down. My results.
So after hundreds of tests and 20 good long sessions, you're basically just saying that I'm losing my mind. Then when I found a passage in my cupboard that was all a lie. You know, I had flashbacks in there. So I've confided in you, and I've explained my situation again and again and again and again to every single one of your doctors to basically hear you say that you don't believe me. You know, when I found that secret passage, I knew no one would want to listen to me, and that's why I came to a therapist. So am I gonna be okay now? Yeah, if I stop seeing these things. It is there. Alright? And I don't need a file to tell me that I'm wrong. I do not. Some therapist you are. Thank you, Doc. But you know what? I'll take my coat and I don't need your help or your help.
From the House of Pegasus, we have Jill Sukhia.
May I come in? Good afternoon, sir. I'm Jill Sukhia, the lead investigator of the current investigation. So, I've got some gold artifacts and gold jewelry we found from the excavations, and here is the soil report. Yes, we went forward for a soil test and found out that you want me to explain what happened. Okay, so basically the neighborhood people, they called us up and told us that they have found some suspicious cupboard there, and me and my team, we went forward for an investigation of the cupboard, and to our astonishment we found a secret passageway in there. And moreover, that passageway seems really old, even if you look at this jewelry and also the soil test. I've seen Narnia. I'm not recreating Narnia. Neither did me and my team fall into a rabbit hole. Sir, this is no fantasy. These are facts we brought. So the soil test says that the soil is about 1,000 years old, and according to me, this gold is real and it's pure. And we don't find such gold nowadays. So I think we should go forward to a goldsmith and do the test. Sir, as a historian, I take a look at things from wide perspectives, and I must say that this time I take the lead and go for the gold test. Sorry, and thank you so much for your time.
From the House of Phoenix, we have Kailash Siddiqui.
Time for some naughtiness. And where's my Halloween costume? What is this? Is this my handwriting? Whoa! Did this piece of paper just suck my hand inside? Let me try it again. Where am I? And why is this place full of wires? And why am I moving like a robot? I think I should ask that white robot. Oh, Mr. White Robot, where are you going? Why won't he answer me? Oh, Mr. White, did he just jump into a ditch? Why? But since Curious Me wants to know where he's going, I'm going to follow him. This ditch is so dark, long and empty. Am I in some kind of black hole? Or am I time traveling? Like past, future? Present. My present is so soft and cushiony. Though what's with so many robots? And all this food for whom? Never mind. I'm just going to do what I always do. Jump in and have some. This food is yummy-licious. Oh, silly me. Licious doesn't pay me. Food is just yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. in this robo world. Voila! This place is just amazing. I mean, it's way ahead of its time. But there's a but. There's something amiss. What could it be? Right, it's my family. I'm so dependent on them. I'm missing them so much. How do I go home now? Maybe the narrative that I found in my cupboard, which got me here, could take me back. What a shot. 3, 2, 1. Mom, Dad, I'm home. And you. Ta-da.
From the House of Terralion, we have Avya Khosla.
You want content for your newspaper? Well, you won't believe what happened to me on Friday, the 13th. Started out as a normal holiday when I was choosing what to wear. Opened the door of my cupboard and saw a mysterious blinding light. I continuously opened and closed the door to see the same thing. A hair-raising, frightening, yet interesting thought came to my mind, and I entered, hoping not to smash my face on the shelves. I didn't really know if I'd entered because when everything was back to normal, I was back at my house. So I started doing some homework. I noticed that I was writing with my left hand. On my way to the washroom, I glanced at myself in the mirror. I was a boy. Not just me, but everything in this world was creepy and opposite. I had to get back. Except now the cupboard just held clothes. I was now 3 years younger. Went to my friend's house to play. Rang the doorbell when she asked me to get in, which was the opposite of get out. I was now out of that world because I had my long painted nails and my wavy hair back. I ran back to my family crying. They wondered why. Then I realized for them, I was gone for only 3 minutes. It was weird to be back to normal, but I'm grateful that I'm back. Or am I?
From the House of Terralion, we have Kairav Parekh.
Where am I? That porter just spit me out in the middle of what seems to be a market. Where to find my way home? They're the same. What do they mean all taken care of? Hey you, yes bread man. Is there a king called Kairav? What are you doing? I'm not your king. Don't stop. Did I steal anything? Why are they rushing towards me? Huh? I didn't steal anything. Why are you putting this hideous cape on me? Stop. And what is this weird stuff you're giving me? I am your king? No, you might have a misunderstanding. Oh, I'm certainly not an imposter. No need to kill me. I am your king. I was doing this act so you guys can know if I am the real king or no. Royal servant, whoever you are, tell the cook to make some food for me and my friends. You're gonna eat like kings. When we are kings, you're gonna eat a lot. Follow me and don't stop saying all hail King Kairav, because I'm King Kairav. Come on, sit with me, my king friends, who I know. I'm open to questions as long as they're not geography questions. What do you mean by solid world poverty? Let's just eat our food. What do you mean we can't eat food because there's world hunger going on? Wait. Why do you think I know the cure for COVID?
definition of dehydrated water. You put water in it, it becomes hydrated water. What do you mean you don't care? Stay away. Stay away. I am your king. Stay away. Oh, put that knife down. What do you mean? Let's kill me and you should rule the kingdom by yourself. No, no need to kill me. Stop surrounding me. I got her. Mama!
The theme for grades 8, 9 and 11. When I Met My Hero. From the House of Unicorn, Urvish Lodha.
I love Taylor Swift. No secret there, and definitely no surprise. Why? They ask me. Hear that? Her song comes on. Stop, they tell me. You're in public. So, this is why Urvish loves Taylor Swift. 101. Let me begin by briefing you through with the importance of the 13th. It is a winter night in 1989. 13 December is the date on the calendar. And bestowed upon the earth is the very epitome of heartbreak songwriting. That would be Taylor Swift. Basically, she considers 13 to be her lucky number. And recently she turned 31, saying that it's basically 13 turned around. I totally agree with this because, well, I'm born on 31st December. 13th turned around 31st. See the similarity? No? Never mind. Even so, what I love the most about Taylor Swift is definitely her lyrics. I mean, ever since I started hearing her music, I've always wanted to meet her. But we live on either sides of the globe. Random people saying, who listens to Taylor Swift is something I can easily shrug off. Yet, I've come up with a brilliant above brilliant idea of seeing her. Now, everybody, close your eyes with me. Can you see her? Can you see her yet? I sure can. Oh, listen, she's singing Blank Space. And she sees me. Oh, she's running towards me. The crowds go wild. Oh, I can barely tell who's more excited to see who. Taylor.
From the House of Phoenix, we have Ananya Avdu.
I cannot believe this. My God. Hello? Yeah, hi. It was great. Yeah. You know me so well. Yeah, it was horrible. You know how I worshipped her, right? She was my role model. I wanted to be exactly like her. Yeah. I followed in her footsteps, but now if it's gonna be like that when I become like her, then I don't think I wanna do that. I mean, all I did was ask for her autograph. And you know what she goes and does? She shoos me away like I'm a fly. Yeah, she's shown so nice on TV, like she's so nice to everyone, but in real life, she is nothing like that. I can't believe this. I don't think I can ever like trust anyone like that again. I mean, of course I can trust you, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you always know how to cheer me up. Yeah, okay, I'll see you then. Yeah. Bye. Now that I think of it, she's the one that's always there for me. Always.
From the house of Terralion, we have Aryan Kushwa.
Oof, what a tiring day, Pa. Isn't it? Yeah. I'm still disappointed he couldn't come though. What do you mean he's. Is that. Is that Jonathan? Pa, I need to go meet him. Yeah, help me get ready. I need to look good in front of him. You know what? Check this. He will leave. Okay. Hello, sir. I'm Aryan. I'm a very big fan. I've been following you for a long time. Can I get an autograph here? No, but why? I just came all the way here to meet you, and I was so disappointed you weren't here. But what do you mean that was the last fan you were going to sign for? It just takes 2 seconds. He said no. Yeah, please go talk to him. Yeah. Hey! How dare you shove my father like that? You're so mean. Do you know that? Can't believe I thought of you as a hero. You shoved my dad like that. He waited here 2 hours. 2 hours just for me to get your autograph. And you do this to him? You're worthless. Pa, are you okay? And that's the day I met my superhero. My superhero isn't an actor or an actress or a football player or a basketball player, but my dad. Heroes are more of an idea than fact. And the heroes that we think of ourselves and the heroes that we think of those actors aren't true. They're scarred and imperfect like the rest of us. But my dad, no matter how scarred he is, he will always be there for me. And that's why I think of him.
From the house of Terralion, we have Tanmay Khandelwal.
Harijan's God's own man. Have you ever heard of this name? I'm sure you must have not. The world, including me, know them by this line. अरे कचरा दे दो कचरा, कचरे की गाड़ी आ गई है. The man must not be named.
From the house of Unicorn,
Mom, throw this waste food into the dustbin. Dude, gargle the water and spit it in the trash can or on the road. Arey, who cares for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan? It's neither the government nor is it us, but it's the ones who are referred as garbage, trash, waste and untouchables. Beta, don't stand beside him. His hands, in fact, himself is dirty. Until the next day when I went to the mall, left the used chips wrapper on the road and noticed that the sweeper didn't tell me anything and patiently disposed it off on my behalf. I felt bad. Bad that I went and pleaded for my apology.
I'm sure all of you will agree with me when I say those were some outstanding, mind-blowing performances that we witnessed today. This just goes to show that at CNS, the performing arts is not just a co-curricular activity, but a life skill that transcends into artistic expression.
Let us hear our judge Neeraj Shirvekar's reaction and feedback to these performances.
Hi everyone. First of all, let me congratulate you because all of you have been finalists and all of you have put up exceptional shows. I'm really happy to see each and every single one of your performances. Now, that being said, while judging this competition, of course, it's a very difficult task because each and every performance was better and better and better than the previous one. But I have looked at certain aspects from the perspective of storytelling as well as acting. Now, when we are creating a story, whether you are talking about the time that you met your hero, or whether you are talking about, entering some secret passage, there are some really obvious things that could happen, and I have given, precedence to those who have consciously avoided the obvious. For instance, what could possibly happen when you enter a secret passage? You end up into some fantastical land or something like that. Many of you have gone with that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there could be something that is more than that, that is different than that. That is something that we as an audience have not expected. So that is something that really holds my attention, and I have considered that while grading. Secondly, the same applies to acting as well. See, how do we define good acting, or why do we remember certain performances? Because they are unconventional, because the actor has made certain choices that no one would have imagined. Isn't that what the actor does eventually? Right? You just have to get up and walk to a door, but there are 10 people who will have 10 ways of getting up and walking to a door, but the one who does that most unconventionally and yet within the realm of realistic possibility is the one that you really really remember. So that is, I think, all I want to say right now. As for your future performances, do keep that in mind. Do try and think as much as you can about your story. Dive really deep into that. There are Dive really deep into that. What are the rules of your world? See, when you are telling a story, you are creating your own universe. As such, you need to establish the rules of your universe. And once you establish them, you cannot go against those same rules, isn't it? So make sure you really 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 think about what rules are there in that particular universe. You really really think about who the people are, what they are like, how they are like, why they are like that, and so on and so forth. Of course, it's difficult to manage in the short time that you had been given for the performances, but many of you have actually done that. You have created a universe, you have created its own rules, and you have managed to impress. So, thank you very much for your wonderful performances, and all the best.
For them to judge these performances. So kudos to the participants for making the lives of our judges a tad bit miserable by their brilliant performances. And so now it's time to invite our Vice Principal, Ms. Shruti Kotian, to give away the results. So hold on to your seats.
Hello students, I hope you all enjoyed performing your monologues as much as we enjoyed watching them and judging them. I won't waste too much of your time. I know you are all excited to know the prizes. So here we go. Let's start with the lower secondary first, grades 6 and 7 category. Let me start from the third place. Well, it was so tough that we have a tie of not one, not two, but 3 students in the third place, and they are Riya Agarwal from Griffin House, Anya Chand from Pegasus House, and Jeel Sukia from Pegasus House again. Congratulations, students. Moving on to the second place, we have Chiara Chandan from Unicorn House. And the first place, again there is a tie between Kaya Siddiqui from Phoenix House and Avya Khosla from De Leon House. Congratulations. Category of prizes for grades 8, 9 and 11. Let me start again from the third place. No ties here. third place, we have Aryan Kushwa from Terraleon House. Second place goes to Urvish Lodha from Unicorn. And the first place, any guesses? It's Tanmay Khandelwal from Terraleon House. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shruti, and congratulations to all the winners and participants. Experiencing your talent today has been the biggest win of the event today. And now it's time to thank and acknowledge the hands and minds that have enabled the display of talent that we see today. Foremost, our chairperson, Mr. Sujay Jairaj, and trustee, Ms. Meenal Thakkar, for their relentless support. Our principal, Ms. Mercy Doctor, Vice Principal, Ms. Shruti Kotier, and our secondary coordinator, Ms. Shobha Vishwanathan. We thank you for always supporting us and providing us with the right opportunities. We would also like to thank our esteemed judges who have taken time off their busy schedules to guide, train, and judge our young contestants today. We would like to thank the IT team along with Rohan sir for smoothly executing today's program. And finally, for their time, patience, and invaluable guidance, we would like to thank Prasad sir and Arjun sir. I would request all of you to stand up for the school song. So with that, I come to an end of my monologue. So that's your host, Anu Sanjo, signing off.